Hey guys, I'm here to do the second part of the video I said I would do. It's been a little while, but had a lot going on. And I'm just going to show how I kind of have these set up now. I've camoed them up a little bit, and then I was going to do a little time session climbing the tree with the sticks and film that. And so I just to show kind of how I'm going to pack these in. There's nothing in this pack right now. I don't take a lot. Even when I have camera gear, it doesn't take up a lot of room. But this is the pack that I'm gonna use. This is it's a Badlands pack, and I forget which one it is, but it's kind of a mid-size pack. And it has kind of the bat wings ties, and that's all these are tied onto right now. And it doesn't weigh anything. I think the total weight with the bag, the sticks, and obviously the platform that's attached, and I could probably mount that up a little higher so it's up above my head a little bit more, but the bag and sticks and everything, and then what I would normally have in my bag, I think I weighed it and I want to say it was around 11 or 12 pounds, and I don't think that include my binoculars, but it was most of the gear plus my camera and my really lightweight camera arm, which I might be even changing over to that Lone Wolf one if I decide to purchase that this year. So I have two sticks, including my top one, that have these paracord loops on them, and what I'll do is I'll hook these on either side of my saddle. I have these little mini clips that go onto the MOLLE loops on the saddle, and I will hook these on there. Alright, so I'm out here behind the house trying to finish up part 2 of this video. I haven't had really any time to do it. So I was just going to I'm going to film myself climbing, time it a little bit, not going to really rush, and kind of show up the setup a little more than I did in the first video. This is kind of how I have it on the pack right now, and it does with the platform, which is attached to one of the sticks, it does stick out. I can flip it around, which I haven't really experimented with that. Honestly, although it looks like it sticks way out, I've been walking through the woods with it and stuff, and I went to a couple different spots, and if it's, you're not going through anything super thick, it's perfectly fine because it's right behind you. But I'm going to try a couple different ways to carry it. What I was going to try today is, instead of using a rope or a pulley or anything to bring my bow up, I'm going to just throw it on the back of this backpack, because I'm going up with the backpack anyways. And I'm just going to try that method. I haven't even tried it yet, as opposed to having it down on the ground and having to pull it up with some type of pulley or rope. So I'm going to try that today. Like I said, I'm going to time myself, and I haven't been practicing really much lately. It's been a little while since I've gone up in the saddle. So I'm sure there will be no records broken today. I pretty much get to the base of the tree, unclip everything. Get it down, and let's lay it down on the ground right here. Just like that. There's literally just 2 snaps here. And click it, pull them aside, pull my backpack aside, and then I just have the ropes are just kind of laid in here. They're not tangled at all. They're just kind of laid in here, so that all I have to do is kind of wrap them a little bit. And boom, they're done, out of the way, just like that. I just have this one twist tie that I need to get a new one because it looks like the wire is breaking on it. I lay that out, and I'll take these off with the ropes. And the one without the loop on here to hang on to my saddle, that's the bottom one. The aiders, I have this cloth material on here. Allows you to see them a little bit better actually when you're coming down, and it's also, completely quiet, and it's just a softer material. So basically I'll take this, and once I take the sticks off, I'll just throw this one on right away. And I'll put the Versa button right here, just about eye level, maybe a little bit higher, because I'm going to pull it down. Just throw the rope around. Just like that. Make sure it's snug. So the next thing I would do is take one of my sticks and just clip it right on one of these night eye hangers. And it's just going to hang there, and I'm going to leave the rope hanging. At least that's the way I've been doing it. And then I'm just going to take this one with the platform, which is my last step. And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to leave the ropes hanging. I'm going to try it a little bit more of that while I'm practicing. To see, so the few times I've done it, it hasn't been an issue, and it's a lot easier when I just take it off and the rope's loose already and I throw it around. It's a lot quicker than up on the tree having to take it and unwrap it and pull it. But I guess it's possible it could start getting caught on something. I mean, it's just a straight rope, so it shouldn't get really caught, but we'll see after I try it a few more times. We will see if it gets hung up. So I'm going to go grab my bow, and I'm going to do this again, and just kind of without talking too much, and just see if how long it takes me to get up the tree, and basically get my platform on. I didn't bring my utility strap, but I'm just going to put a hook in to hang my backpack, and just see how long it takes to do that. And again, I'm going to try the bow on the back of the backpack and go. Alright, so I think what I'm going to have to do, since I'm by myself, is I'm going to, just so you can see everything, it's hard to get a good angle here, is I'm going to time it, go up a couple steps, stop it, timer, come back down, adjust the camera, go back up and start it again. It's probably going to be the easiest way for me to do it, so I can adjust everything. So again, I think I'll just start the timer right now, and get everything started, get up on probably one step, pause it, and keep going. So if you didn't notice, I had some difficulties. Now, I haven't been up in a saddle in quite a while, or even climbed a tree in a while, months, I would say. So that was my first. I figured it would be good to do just the first go at it. I don't have a lot of experience as it is, but just to see, how it would go. And so, I'll be honest, I'm shocked with the difficulties that I had, that I still was set up and knocked arrow in less than 12 minutes. The only thing I didn't set up was my camera arm, which I'm waiting on that. I ordered the new Lone Wolf pocket arm. But number one, I didn't quite space them out I probably could have spaced them out a little bit more. The aiders kind of came down close to the top, a little too close to the top of the steps. I'm still up just about 20 feet. I'm probably at 19 would be my guess, because I've already measured it when I have it spaced out correctly, and platform's right around 20 feet. So the first issue that I had was I didn't release my lineman's rope enough when you get up to the platform. So that platform sticks straight out. Now normally, if you had a separate platform, you're going to set it offset it to the side so that you can step onto it. Well, in this case, you're kind of stepping around over it, and it sticks out. And so I didn't have my lineman's belt loose enough, and I was getting caught on it was difficult to come up over the platform. So coming down, I loosened it, and it was a piece of cake getting around it. The time saving of not having to set up another thing on the tree, and it's another loose piece to carry. I think I mean, little practice, and I'll be around that thing. Of course, I'm a small guy, but I'll be around that thing, no problem. The other problem that I ran into was that I forgot how to set the tether up. Shows you my inexperience, but I was thinking about a bunch of things when I got up there, and just was ready to whip the tether on like I have before, and just didn't think about what I was doing. And so I probably wasted like a minute or so, a couple minutes maybe, messing around with the tether. And I would say that less than 12 minutes from backpack to nocked arrow is pretty good for a total beginner. And I wasn't rushing at all. So I'm going to get some more practice at it. Like I said, I really like this setup. I think one of the things that I did change, and I mentioned it while I was up there, I'm just not sure if it's going to come out on this video, but one of the things that I did change when I was up there is I moved my backpack to the side, and I did not like it being right on the tree in front of me. I felt like it just was sticking out too much. And one really nice feature about this platform, for me anyways, is that I'm able to get up right on that like a regular stand and shoot behind me. Basically spin around with the tree back to me like you would in a normal tree stand. And that's a big positive. I just think for a beginner especially, it's going to be a lot easier to do that than trying to spin around and be hanging off the tree, and then if something happens, you got to get back up. I think being able to stand on that platform is going to be huge. So putting it on the side of the tree impedes my shot a little bit on my off side of the tree, but I was up there, I was able to use my knee and just get around it just enough and still get the same shot off. So I know most guys put the backpack right in front of them. I think I'm going to probably have it on the side. I will say another pro from that process was putting the bow on my backpack. I forgot it was even there, and it didn't get in my way. I definitely think hanging on the side of the tree as well will make it a lot easier. I fumbled a little bit with the bow on it, trying to get it on the hook, and I think putting the backpack off to the side, taking it off, putting it onto the hook, it'll be easier taking the bow off, and then just hanging it. So I would say that was a big pro. I thought that was gonna be an issue having the bow on the back of the backpack. If I choose to stick with this backpack, which I probably will, that's what I'm gonna do. Other than that, I really like this process, considering it's the first time I've really gone up in it with a bow and a backpack. I hope you liked the video. I was trying to get as much in there as I could for people to see. Again, it probably wasn't a smooth process, but I think there's a lot of people trying to get into saddle hunting like myself, and they just probably have a lot of questions and concerns. This process right now seems to be working for me. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the button down there if you like the video, and leave comments. I definitely reply to pretty much every comment that I can. I'm going to be trying to do more filming this season. Hopefully I'll get some another buck kill on video. Good luck this hunting season. Stay safe if you're getting into saddle hunting. Remember, always stay attached to the tree. Off the pack. I put it down at the base of the tree, just like that. There's one tie holding this on, and all I do is one of these rubber twist ties. I take that off, and I actually usually... I can't even believe this. Into do the same thing. Put all the string. Mighty. What? So once I put it down right at the base of the tree. Hey, hon, could you do me a favor? Twist tie on here that's holding this together. I take that twist tie off, and then usually what I'll do is I'll either